Moving on to the big political update of the day, Samajwadi Party and Congress seat sharing deal for the all-important state of UP is finally sealed. Soon after SP Chief Akhilesh Yadav announced that the alliance with the Congress party was very much happening, a press conference was held to announce the same. Now, SP has conceded as many as 17 seats for the Congress, which is a much higher number than originally anticipated. This is also coming at an opportune time for the Congress, given that the Yatra is currently in UP. And this very Yatra, helmed by Rahul Gandhi, has been facing many alliance setbacks since it started in Eastern India. So what is this seat-sharing pact that has been formulated? Let me just take our viewers through that. First of all, the Samajwadi Party to contest on 63 seats, along with some other parties, Congress on 17. We are also being told by some sources that Samajwadi Party will take back its candidate from Varanasi and Congress will instead contest on Varanasi. Hathras will be given back to the Samajwadi Party, while Congress is set to get Bulandshahr and Mathura instead. On the other side, there also seems to be some good news coming in as far as the I.N.D.I.A Party and Congress deals are concerned in various states. Now, we are getting to know that in Delhi, there is almost an agreement for 5 seats for the I.N.D.I.A Party, 2 for Congress. Although Congress is vying for as many as 3, remains to be seen if that happens. Congress likely to contest from 9 seats in Haryana, AAP expected to fight on 1. In Assam, I.N.D.I.A Party is likely to get 1 seat, while in Gujarat, I.N.D.I.A Party is likely to contest from 2 to 3 seats. This is again what we're hearing as far as Congress and I.N.D.I.A Party sources are concerned. The big question we ask, finally, that some of these seat-sharing pacts are being announced after much delay. Is it a sign that the India bloc is coming back on track, and can it succeed in coming and sticking together?
भारतीय राष्ट्रीय कांग्रेस यहां पर उत्तर प्रदेश में 17 सीटों पर चुनाव लड़ेगी और इस गठबंधन के तहत अन्य जो बची हुई 63 सीटें हैं, इन पर इंडिया गठबंधन के जो भी उम्मीदवार समाजवादी पार्टी के, अन्य दलों के भी जो कि इसमें समावित होकर इस गठबंधन में शामिल होंगे, उनका हम सब में डटकर मुकाबला करेंगे और भारतीय जनता पार्टी को शिकस्त देंगे।
उत्तर प्रदेश में 80 लोकसभा की सीट है और ये शुरू से ही समाजवादी पार्टी के राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष श्री अखिलेश यादव जी ने बार बार कहा कि उत्तर प्रदेश से ही केंद्र में भाजपा की सरकार 2014 में आई थी और उत्तर प्रदेश से ही 2024 में भाजपा सत्ता के बाहर जाएगी।
Some good news finally flowing in as far as the India bloc seat sharing is concerned, particularly between the Congress and other regional players. Let's go across to the guests joining us. Neeti Jain from the BJP. Sanjay Rana, political analyst, continues to be with me. Abbas Haider, spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, will be with us in just a bit. Sujata Paul, Congress spokesperson, also with us. Sujata Paul, 17 seats in UP. Some will say this is a coup for the Congress party.
Well, we were waiting for this announcement, just like our friends from the media and everybody else. And we are very happy that the seat sharing arrangement is now in place. And now we are raring to go with our preparations in place. And the Bharatiya Janata Party has to face the music of the Janta and a united opposition.
That was going to be my next question, Sujata ji. Now that in Uttar Pradesh, the all-important state, this alliance is done, a lot of comparisons will be done with the Mahagathbandhan of the past. This is not even as strong. There's no BSP with SP, or Congress and SP have come together in the past. What makes you so sure that you still will have the upper hand? The BJP has been phenomenal in Uttar Pradesh.
It is very clear that the Janta of this country, that is the Janardhan of this country, now wants itself free of the Bharatiya Janata Party rule, and that is why the Samajwadi Party and the Congress alliance is going to go out full throttle and give the best possible candidate in all the 80 constituencies and win this battle, so to speak. The fact is that we are going to be there and we've been in the midst of people. But one very important thing is that all the other players who were there earlier, they are not really going to be looked at by the public, because if you saw what happened during the assembly elections, as far as the elections becoming almost polar, even though there were a whole lot of players, this being the Lok Sabha elections, this is very clear that it is either the Congress party or it is the BJP. It will not be a third player here. Of course.
What about Samajwadi Party? You've already forgotten your alliance member.
No. What I mean is where we are going to be contesting, and of course.
But in assembly elections, can I just tell you, since you brought it up, Sujata Paul, and before I go to our other guests, in assembly elections, the Congress did very badly. It was the Samajwadi Party that recovered a little bit of its ground, but not the Congress.
No, what I'm saying is the elections of Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, and Rajasthan, which are very which were very close, and wherever it will be the Samajwadi Party candidate, we will be supporting them completely, just as we expect them to be supporting our candidate, and therefore we are going to give the best possible option to the Janta Janardhan of the country.
Abbas Haider is with us. Abbas Haider, what made the Samajwadi Party concede as many as 17? It was not a number that many had in mind.
Shivani, when every partner of our alliances go ready to go a step forward, I think the alliance works. So it is a collective, responsibility and collective efforts of Congress and Samajwadi Party and all the alliance members of the I.N.D.I.A alliance that we are going to, we are focusing of winning all the 80 seats in Uttar Pradesh. We are contesting 63 seats in UP and 1 seat in Madhya Pradesh with Congress support. And Congress party is contesting on 17 seats. And it is a very good decision. And I am sure that people of UP, they are looking forward to I.N.D.I.A alliance because they are fed up with Bharatiya Janata Party. They are fed up with the divisive policies of BJP, and they people of UP want change. Every day there is a paper leak. Youths are asking for jobs, and what they are getting for 60,000 posts, 50 lakh youths are giving interviews. And but what's happening at the end of the day? The papers are getting leaked, and this is what has been happening in Uttar Pradesh.
But so can I ask you, Abbas, just till about a week ago, the Samajwadi Party was one of those regional parties that maintained that Congress does not have the might to win that many seats, certainly not in a state like Uttar Pradesh. So what changed your mind?
See,
even in Raebareli, for example, even in Raebareli and Amethi, Sonia Gandhi is not even fighting anymore from there. Amethi, Rahul Gandhi lost last time around.
Shivani, for Samajwadi Party, it's not about which party is bigger in the state, which party is bigger in a national state. It is about who can win which seat, and we have collectively working on that. And very soon, our list of candidates will be out, and we are focusing on winning all the 80 seats in Uttar Pradesh. And certainly, let's not talk about who has said in the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks, but now we have started with it's a new beginning for both the parties, and I'm quite optimistic that we are going to do wonders in Uttar Pradesh.
Fair enough. Whatever was said is in the past. Finally, a deal is here. Niti Jain, you were mocking this alliance all this while. They were asking you to be patient. They said the deal will happen, and it has eventually happened. And a similar deal to be announced with the Aam Aadmi Party, I'm hearing as soon as tomorrow.
So Shivani, ever since this so-called alliance was announced, we have been asking the same question. इन लोगों के पास ना नीति है, ना नियत है, और ना नेता है. वो अभी भी same ही point है. So if two people together are going somewhere and they don't know where they are going, they still reach nowhere. 0 plus 0 is still 0. So that remains our point still. So nothing changes in that aspect for us. But the question beyond that,
Congress and the SP coming together certainly makes them a very formidable opposition bloc. Now, there's a certain vote that both these parties continue with them. I know that the Congress has kind of lost a little bit of its mojo in Uttar Pradesh, but now together with SP, 10 years have gone. You've had two governments, one of them still continuing its term in UP, plus 10-year incumbency at the national level. It makes them a formidable challenger.
So Shivani, this is not the first time that these two parties are coming together. Earlier also यूपी के लड़के आए थे एक बारी, उसके बाद वो कहाँ निकल गए पता नहीं चला था उस चुनाव में भी. So this is the same thing that is happening again. Although I would really want to know what Akhilesh Yadav would want to say about all the statements that Rahul Gandhi has been giving for the past few days. So when he calls UP ka future nashe mein hai, and he calls out a few actresses and calls them nachne walis literally, and he pulls up a journalist and he makes fun of him for his caste. I think all of these statements, this is something that SP should tell us if they are on board with everything that Rahul Gandhi has said in the past. So I think these are the matters that they have to discuss.
Shivani, first of all, it is in politics, in alliance, 1 + 1 makes 11. And Samajwadi Party in India alliance is going to be 11.
That's not the no, 1 second. That's not the experience in UP. Come on. Yeah, I'm not even going back 20 years. Just till in last 10 years, 1 + 1 did not make 11.
See, every election has different arithmetics. In 2017, situation was different.
Now we are part of this Nyaya Yatra that Rahul Gandhi was going all gaga over.
Niti ji, I did interrupt you. See, let me tell you one thing. See, in 2022, BJP's vote share has gone down by 10%. They got 50% vote in 2019 Lok Sabha election, which has gone down by 10%.
No, Lok Sabha and Assembly you should not compare, not fair.
Congress and Samajwadi Party coming together, there is going to be a major setback and a major loss on the seat basis as well as the vote percentage.
But tell me one thing, Abbas, I'm curious. You mentioned paper leak, etc. Now we are not that young that we don't remember what used to happen when Samajwadi Party was in power in Uttar Pradesh. It's not like it was a picture postcard, image to write anything home about. Now, you could say situation is still quite bad, but actually there's anybody who has been known to crack down on paper leak mafia. It's Yogi Adityanath. So what is the fundamental issue you're going to fight him against?
No, let me tell you, in just 1 week, there have been 2 paper leaks in Uttar Pradesh. Can you tell me an example? Can you quote an example when there has been 2 paper leaks in just a week span of time? So this is what has been happening. There have been dozens of paper which has been leaked. The youths are asking for jobs. There are government jobs pending. Government is not filling them. Forget about they have promised to give 70 lakh jobs.
Okay, so are you saying that job situation, employment is going to be the prime issue?
See, if you can see the state of farmers in Uttar Pradesh, you can see the state of youths in Uttar Pradesh, the inflation, the corruption, what's going on in Uttar Pradesh, rampant amount of corruption.
Okay.
The government was saying a word about it. So basically, people know this and people
literally
are
the
going to vote on
mafias were
these
being
issues.
put
And
in
with
power
Congress
at that
and
time.
Samajwadi Party
Sir, I
coming
think you're forgetting
together,
आपको
we
समय
are
ज़्यादा हो गया है
going
to be in
Bharatiya
power.
Janata Party out
You are
of power
forgetting what
in
your reign used to
2022.
be like.
Niti, 30 seconds.
BJP has got that amount of seats which have made them make the government at the center.
Yeah, Niti.
With a major loss in Uttar
Abbas, please yield, Niti now.
So I think Abbasji, you are forgetting what your reign used to be like. It has been a while. आपको थोड़ा समय हो गया है सत्ता में रहते हुए. You are forgetting what your reign used to be like. Today we have roads, we have hospitals, we have all kind of development that has come up. So please don't question the BJP government on the development agenda. But that said, all I can say is you are talking about certain issues and Rahul Gandhi is talking about something, but not the issues that you are talking about.
Actually, let me go to that issue. Let me go to that issue with Sujata Paul. Sanjay, I'm just coming to you in a minute. Sujata Paul, some people are questioning the kind of statements that Rahul Gandhi is making, particularly in the UP leg of the Yatra, and they seem to be backfiring or even seeming to be a little bit strange behavior. So, it seems like Rahul Gandhi's Yatra may be doing Congress and now its official ally, the Samajwadi Party, some damage more than helping it in UP.
Is that question for me?
Yes. On the incidents of the Yatra that have come to light of Rahul Gandhi's behavior.
As far as Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra is concerned, we are talking about Nyaya. And that is the crux of it all. But of course, a narrative has to be built, and BJP has a habit of talking about things which mean nothing at all. And the fact is that Berozgari and Mehengai, these are the two most important things. The ba of Berozgari and the ma of Mehengai form a.
But he's talking about OBC everywhere he goes.
matter how much the BJP tries to distract people and try to make a mountain out of a molehill, the fact is that when people do not have jobs, then obviously they are going to ask you questions. If there are going to be paper leaks, they are going to be frustrated. Or is the BJP expecting us to believe that there is no frustration amongst the youth?
Okay,
Well,
okay,
so
but
be
is
it.
the
Sujata ji, I think you did not
OBC
hear Rahul Gandhi in
narrative
the
the
past few
answer to
days.
that is the question. Sanjay, I want to come to you. What is the narrative that will work for the SP Congress combined?
Shivani is very difficult question because I don't see there's these two parties are having any kind of narrative or any kind of agenda at this point of time at current scenario. Okay, obviously hearing very carefully to our Congress spokesperson as well as Abbas Bhai. Abbas Bhai made a couple of points which is really feel like to laugh. He was talking about unemployment. If you look at the employment when he left Uttar Pradesh was 17%, right now 2.4%. So Abbas Bhai, you need to look at each and everything. And people used to call Samajwadi Party सरकार जिस गाड़ी में है समाजवादी का झंडा उसके अंदर बैठा है गुंडा. That was a slogan. I am not saying that was a slogan. Coming to the analyst, which is very important when 2 plus 2 cannot be a 4, maybe 1 plus 1 for Abbas is 11, but in politics doesn't happen. So if you look at the vote percentage, Congress vote percent is 6.36 and Samajwadi vote percent is approx 18%. To
From last 2019 elections.
Not 2019 election, it was what, 24%. If you look at BJP is almost 49% without alliance. I'm talking about only specific to Uttar Pradesh. And look at the Congress vote share since 2004 till 2019 is declining. The same it's applicable for Samajwadi Party. So both the party, they can make an alliance. Fantastic, congratulations to them.
Okay.
But they need to have some agenda for the voters.
And that actually
there should be a plan
pan-India.
for the voters, yes.
It goes pan-India because this is a pan-India alliance, but I leave it at that. I've run out of time. I do thank all of our guests for joining us.